Men, listen up. If you really want to know who someone is, not who they pretend to be, not the mask they put on when it benefits them, not the fake smile they show to the world, you have to study the subtle things. Because true character doesn't scream, it whispers. And women, more than anyone, reveal themselves in moments they think no one is watching. You've been lied to, friend-zoned, manipulated with tears, and sold stories about what a good man does. But what if I told you, character can be tested and proven by a few simple things? Today, I'm giving you the blueprint, the 5 things you must pay attention to if you want to see someone's true character. Forget the words, watch the patterns. Forget the promises, study the behaviors. And I promise you this: once you see these truths, you'll never be fooled again. Point 1. How they treat people who can't benefit them. A woman's real self is not revealed when she's with you, smiling, laughing, or pretending to care. It's revealed in how she treats the waiter, the janitor, the Uber driver. Does she talk down to them, act entitled, or dismiss them like they don't matter? Or does she show basic respect, even when there's nothing to gain? I've seen men ignore these red flags because she's nice to me. No, brother. She's nice to you because she wants something from you. The real her is in the eye roll at the cashier, the condescending tone to a stranger, the lack of patience with anyone beneath her. A woman who cannot respect others will eventually stop respecting you. Don't get blinded by the honeymoon phase. Pay attention to those subtle moments when her mask slips. If she thinks small people don't deserve respect, one day she'll look at you the same way when she's done using you. Character is measured by how someone treats the powerless, and if she fails that test, she's already failed you. Point 2. How they handle money and power. Money exposes people more than words ever could. A woman's true character is revealed by what she does with power, financial or social. Watch how she acts when she has the upper hand. Does she use money to manipulate? Does she suddenly become more demanding when she knows you're paying? Men ignore this trap because they're blinded by beauty or sex. But trust me, if she gets reckless with money now, she'll destroy your financial peace later. Ever heard a woman say, "It's just money, you'll make it back"? That's a red flag. That's a woman who sees you as an ATM, not a partner. I've seen women burn through men's savings, max out credit cards, and then walk away like nothing happened. And worse, society excuses it because she deserves to be spoiled. Brother, a woman who can't handle money responsibly, who sees power as leverage instead of responsibility, will drain you dry. Pay attention to her spending habits, her attitude toward bills, and how she reacts when the money isn't flowing. That's her real character, not the words, not the smile, not the "I got you, babe." If she can't respect money, she can't respect you. Point 3. How they handle anger and disappointment. This one separates the real from the fake. Anyone can be sweet when they're happy. Anyone can act loving when things go their way. But character is revealed when things don't go their way. Watch how she reacts when she's angry or disappointed. Does she curse, insult, bring up old wounds? Does she hit below the belt, attack your manhood, threaten to leave? I've seen men excuse this behavior with "she was just upset." No, anger doesn't create new character, it exposes the character that was already there. If she's capable of tearing you down when she's mad, that's who she is when the mask falls off. A woman who loves you won't try to destroy you with her words, no matter how angry she is. But many women today use anger as a weapon: silent treatment, public embarrassment, emotional withdrawal. If her anger always aims to wound instead of resolve, she's showing you she's not safe. Never ignore how a woman behaves in disappointment, because that's the version of her you'll be stuck with when the beauty fades, the sex slows down, and life gets real. Point 4. How they speak about people not in the room. Gossip isn't harmless, it's a mirror. Pay attention to how she talks about her friends, family, co-workers, when they're not around. If her mouth is always full of poison, complaints, and betrayal, that's her true character. Don't fool yourself into thinking she'll never speak about you the same way. I've seen men shocked to find out their woman was trashing them behind their back, but the signs were there all along. Every time she ranted about her toxic ex or mocked a friend's struggle, she was revealing who she was. Real character doesn't need an audience. If she can't honor people in their absence, she won't honor you when you're not there. Remember this. A woman who constantly tears others down is empty inside, and eventually, she'll tear you down too. Stop laughing at the gossip. Stop thinking you're safe. Her words about others are a prophecy of what she'll one day say about you. Point 5. How she handles boundaries. A woman's respect for you is written in how she reacts to your boundaries. Set one clear line and watch. If she mocks it, test it, or ignores it, you already have your answer. For example, you tell her, "I don't tolerate disrespect in public." The next time you're out, she throws a slick comment about you being cheap or lazy just to get a laugh. That's not playful teasing. That's a boundary test wrapped in disrespect. Women test because they want to see if you're a man who stands on his principles or a man who folds to keep the peace. Too many men cave in, thinking they're keeping the relationship intact, but what they're really doing is teaching her that your words mean nothing. Remember this. A man who enforces boundaries loses some women, but a man who never enforces them loses himself. Point 6. Her relationship with men outside of you. Watch how she navigates her male friends. Women will tell you, "He's like a brother to me," or "Don't be insecure. He's just a friend." But here's the bitter truth. Most men who orbit her aren't waiting to braid her hair. They're waiting for you to slip up so they can take your place. If she thrives on male attention, constantly texting friends, always having some guy on standby, that's a red flag she will never admit. Her character shows in whether she shuts that door out of respect for you or keeps it open for validation. A woman secure in her relationship protects it. An insecure one entertains options and calls it harmless. Brothers, remember this. A woman who can't live without outside male attention will never truly value yours. Point 7. How she deals with loss and failure. Character isn't revealed when everything is good, it's revealed when she loses. Watch how she handles rejection, setbacks, or when life doesn't go her way. Some women turn bitter, vengeful, or blame everyone but themselves. She'll call an ex toxic but never mention how she destroyed the relationship. She'll fail at a job and say the boss had it out for her, instead of admitting she slacked. Contrast that with a woman who owns her mistakes, who says, "I messed up, but I'll do better." That's rare. That's gold. A woman who cannot take accountability will drag you into her chaos, and you'll become her permanent scapegoat. Her true character is seen when she's stripped of excuses. Does she grow, or does she crumble and point the finger? Point 8. Her relationship with power and control. Give a woman a little bit of power, your money, your time, your trust, and watch carefully. Some women will nurture that, respect it, and grow with you. Others will weaponize it. She'll use intimacy as a bargaining chip. She'll withhold affection when she's upset. She'll act like your authority means nothing in your own house. Women crave control, but only a secure woman uses it to build. An insecure one uses it to dominate. You'll hear it in phrases like, "happy wife, happy life," or "you know who runs this house." It sounds like a joke, but it's not. It's a preview of her mindset. She wants to lead, not follow. And once you give her that space, you'll never get it back. Brothers, a woman's true character is revealed in how she handles power. Does she share it with grace, or does she wield it like a weapon? Men, this is the truth most won't tell you. A woman's character is exposed in her attitude toward pressure, accountability, respect, and control. Don't listen to her words, watch her patterns. She may call you insecure, controlling, or toxic just for noticing. Ignore the noise. Focus on the facts, because once you see her clearly, you can't unsee it. Protect yourself, protect your energy, and don't apologize for demanding respect. The wrong woman will drain you dry, but the right one will multiply everything you build. Choose wisely. If this hit you in the gut, if it reminded you of something you've been through, then don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe, like, comment, and share with brothers and sons who need this truth.